Hey guys, it's Lily, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I decided to build a tiny home in The Sims 4, and I decided to go for an aesthetic. I decided to go for something like cozy. That's what I was going for. I feel like it mainly turned out white and brown, because when I searched up the aesthetic on Pinterest, it just showed a bunch of white and brown colors, I'd say. Definitely a lot of plants, so that's what I ended up going with, and I kind of liked how this house turned out. I do wish I added more plants, though. I feel like definitely needed more plants to feel more cozy and more clutter, because I feel like the more clutter there is, the cozier it feels. I don't know if that makes any sense, but um, I personally like building in smaller houses. I think it's easier to furnish sometimes, not all the times, because sometimes there's not enough room. It's just like more troublesome, if that makes any sense. But overall, I thought this house was not too bad to furnish. I did kind of like not know what I wanted to do for the layout for this, but I ended up figuring it out and I liked how it turned out. But overall, I think I liked it a lot. For these, I did struggle a lot with the windows, I'd say. I just didn't think it looked good, and then I was like, I don't know. Like that one, that tall one, I kept going back and forth of do I like it, do I not? And I don't even remember if I kept the big one or if I went with the little one. I feel like I went with that little one that's right there, but struggled a lot on the windows. But I don't even remember what colors I picked for the outside. I think it's white. I have no idea, but I did build this on Hootcrest. I feel like all the houses I've been building recently have been on Newcrest. If you guys don't know what Newcrest is, it's basically that like I don't know, town that has no builds in it. It's just like free build. I think they did that on purpose, but I don't know. I liked how this house turned out, and I did not do a backyard. I keep like thinking I'm gonna do a backyard and then not doing it. I feel like I'm not good with backyards, so I don't even attempt them. But one of these days, I'm definitely gonna do a backyard, but today was not the day. Anyway, I think I liked a lot how the front turned out. I thought it was cute, and I feel like could have definitely been more cozy. I did not have a lot of landscape because I'm not the best at landscaping. I definitely need to improve that. I did try. I ended up cutting it out because I was like, I just can't with this. It just looks so bad. The landscaping was not good at all. I just want something simple and just the mailbox with some like rocks around it, and you'll see that later on. But moving on to the build, as you can see, I went with I don't know if that's a gray, like the brick part. I don't remember what that's called, or if that's white. I can't really tell. But the other one, I'm pretty sure is black. I can't really tell from here. I liked how the like outside overall turned out. I thought it was so cute. I thought I ended up moving the house closer. I guess I didn't. But regardless, I didn't think it looked too bad, except for looking at this back at this. Um, that little pathway, I feel like it shouldn't have been that color. It looks kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay. Anyway, you can see what I'm doing right now, doing the blocks and stuff. Oh, and something about the house is every time I build a house, you could tell, I always like add like furniture. I feel like for me, it's easier to like just add furniture and put like where I want a couch and stuff instead of struggling forever. Because the time I built the apartment, like I renovated that apartment in San Myshuno, oh, I struggled so much with the living room, especially. I feel like that was really bad. I was there for quite a while, and that build took way too long. Like it shouldn't have taken me as long as it did compared to this. It barely took half of the time. Anyway, moving on topic to the living room. I ended up going with this like cozy um white living room. If there was a little bit of brown, I feel like there's more brown in the kitchen than there is anywhere else, I'd say, but I did decide that this family is gonna have a cat and they're like living with them, and I did not hate that idea. I thought that like they're a plant lover and like a cat lover, like whoever lives here, and I thought it was cute. And um I just there's some stuff I did for the cat that I just feel bad. Like you'll notice what I do with the bowl, the food bowl, like where I put it. You'll see later on when we get to the kitchen. But still talking about um the living room. I could not think of the name. I wish I added more plants to the like fireplace. Like in the beginning, I added like the cow plant on that side, and I wish I stayed with that original thing and kept that little flower cat there. I thought it looked fine. Like when I was editing this, and I was like, why didn't I keep that? I should have just kept that. But it's fine. I ended up just going with something simple, barely any plants. I definitely wish I added more plants and more clutter to make it feel more homey. I feel like there wasn't really much room though to add much clutter regardless. I couldn't really put any clutter anywhere except the floor. And there wasn't any places to put a lot of paintings, that's the word. Because I was like, there's just like a bunch of windows everywhere. I shouldn't have added as much windows as I did, but I don't hate the idea of all the windows I added. It didn't look too bad, but regardless. I don't know if I added a plant. Oh yeah, I did add a plant in that corner. But here you're gonna see me move on to the kitchen here soon. I don't know when, but soon. Uh, but I think this kitchen turned out pretty nice at first. I'm not gonna lie, I placed down island tables or island desktops. I don't know what they're called. And then I realized and I was like, oh, my bad. I need to put the actual like cabinets, not the islands. Because I did want to add a little island, and you'll see me add this like cute little island. And I feel like, I don't know, when it comes to like kitchens, I don't struggle as bad as living rooms. I don't know why I struggle so bad with living rooms. But the only bad thing about me with the kitchen is I just can't either make it too big or too small and it just looks weird. But I ended up getting there at the end of the day. But I do wish I knew how to do more clutter that looked nice in the kitchen because I tried to add clutter, but it just, I feel like it doesn't always look good. But besides the point, that stove, I thought that stove matched perfectly, so I put it there. I was originally gonna do white, but I thought it looked weird, so I did that. And then I did that fridge because I was like, it's the closest fridge you're gonna get to wood. And I was like, that fridge is kind of cozy feeling, but it kind of doesn't match the wood. I mean, if you look from afar, you probably wouldn't notice, but still. But here's me over here putting a bunch of clutter everywhere on the desks. It doesn't stay like that, but I was just like, oh, maybe I'm gonna add this, maybe I'm gonna add that. I found it much easier just putting a bunch of like little clutter of what I would want to add to, and it helped me a lot, definitely to add more clutter in that little corner, I'd say. But I do still wish I cluttered it more. The only thing is, though, I was trying to go for the theme of like cozy and stuff. So you're gonna notice I'm just trying to stick with a bunch of white and like brown and stuff. And I don't have all the packs, so it's kind of difficult. But you're gonna see here in the cat. I realized the cat didn't have a bowl, and I kept forgetting throughout the build that I added a cat here in the first place. So I added the cat bowl, and I felt like the only good place for it that didn't look out of place or odd was near the trash can. And I feel bad because the pet has to eat near the trash can, but it's fine. I realize now that I guess it could have been behind the couch, but I didn't notice that in the beginning for the first, like for starters. So it's not the end of the world, but I just feel bad for the cat. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the living room here soon. I don't even remember much about the living room. I just, again, same with the same complaints, is more clutter, more plants. I feel like the room that definitely needed more plants was the bedroom. I, however, liked in general how this turned out. I feel like it obviously needed more clutter, and I was gonna add the cat a bed, but like where I put it, it looked weird, so I was like, just not gonna give the cat a bed because they usually sleep random places anyway. So this cat does not have a bed. I feel bad, but it's fine. And I was originally gonna put a like I don't know what that's called, desk covered. I don't even remember. But I ended up going with a desk and a computer because I felt like I don't know. I feel like all my houses need a computer, kinda. Not all of them, literally, but like this person, definitely cozy person. I feel like they'd have a computer. And I tried. I think I liked a lot how the desk turned out. I thought it was cute and cozy, and I really liked it a lot. You could see I added some like a cat and stuff because I was like to signify they have a cat. You know what would be so like cool if they had a cat just like that? I think that would match perfectly. Anyway, I liked how it turned out that little desk regardless. I could have sworn I added plants to that desk, but it's whatever. I thought it still looks cute regardless of it. And this living room overall, I think it's really cute. I feel like most of my houses are very clean and I don't know, like very like non-cluttered, and I don't really mind that. I just don't know if I put carpet on here. I know I put it in the living room, but I don't think I put one in the bedroom. It's okay. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the bathroom here soon. And for the bathroom, you're gonna notice it's just like your typical bathroom. You can't really talk much about the bathroom. It's just a basic bathroom, but there is one thing about the bathroom, which you'll notice here soon. Uh, Here we go again with the cat bed. Just go to the bathroom. Anyway, moving on to the bathroom, simple, always, but again, I kept forgetting I had a cat. And I did something that was like not okay, which was just add a cat litter in the middle because I realized when I was done with the bathroom that, oh, I made them have a cat because of the cat tree and the cat bowl. So I just went with just cat litter right there. And I'm like, I know this is just a weird placement, but the only other place I could think of it is outside. And I just feel too bad. Like it's already near a trash can, their thing, or their bowl. And it's whatever. Anyway, let's move on to the actual build itself so you guys can see a better look. Anyway, this is the final look of the house. Very simple, very plain in the beginning, not much to see. And we move on to the living room with a nice little cozy aesthetic kind of. I definitely needed more plants to be more cozy, more clutter. I think it's more clean than cozy, but I'm still gonna say it's cozy. Overall, I think it's a cute build and it's really just simple, but simple bathroom. And I really liked how this turned out. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.